Welcome to Knowledge by Nature. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're joining me again, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to come and see me again. This is going to be a video of our July morning basket. And as you can see, it's very patriotic because we're celebrating Independence Day, the beginning of the month. And so I want to walk through everything that I've got picked out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would consider joining my team. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up because that lets me know that I need to keep making this type of content. So I'm going to zoom us in and we're going to check out everything that I have planned for the month of July. Some fun additions that I have in the basket to make sure that I don't forget them is I just have a little light up star necklace, some fun little sparkler headbands, a little American flag, and of course a bunch of balloons in the colors red, white, and blue. This is the stack of readers that I have for us to read through July, and this is like the patriotic or the presidential or the America type readers that we have set through. And so I picked up Who Was Abraham Lincoln? Let's Read About Betsy Ross, George Washington and the General's Dog, George Washington, Our First President, The Night Before the 4th of July, Presidents of the United States, and Lewis and Clark, A Prairie Dog for President. I also included this Reader's Digest America A to Z. I just picked this up in a book haul, which you'll be seeing a video on a lot of the books I've been picking up recently. And this is just going to be one that we can pick up and flip through, and anything that just kind of looks interesting, we can kind of go through it. I haven't looked through it too closely, but I thought it was a nice little addition to have. And it is the America A to Z, People, Places, Customs, and Culture. Another little book that I picked up recently in a book haul is Around the Year, and you may have seen in my June basket, and I will post that up here. And it has a poem for each month. And so July, we will have this laid out on our little nature table, and we will read the July poem a few times during the month and add things around it that we pick up during our nature. It's a little book. I think it comes in a small book and a big book, but as you can see, this is about the size of my hand. And so I really like this size because it's just really nice to just kind of sit up and it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. And this is called Around the Year. Of course, I have to have a few educational things thrown into my basket, and so we are continuing to read Life of Fred Apples throughout this summer break. We're finishing up our Tinker Active Science, and this next time is going to be talking about recycling and reducing. And then we also have the Girls Doodle book, and I have a review on this if you would like to have a more thorough flip through. But this is a fun little book that she can just open up and finish some of the drawings to. And so we're having that in our morning basket for July. Seeing as we will not be studying the presidents the entire month, we do have quite a few fun readers to kind of finish out the end of July. We have book number 1 of the Rainbow Magic Sports Fairy, and this is Helena the Horse Riding Fairy. The Magic Treehouse 3, Mummies in the Morning. I just watched a video the other day and they had picked up a flat Stanley book, and so we picked this up to give it a try. My daughter picked this big chapter book out. As you can see, it's pretty big, but she is really into horses, and when she saw the cover, she thought it was very interesting, and so I decided to pick this up. And so this will be a fairly large chapter book that we will be working on through the month of July. We're also doing a little bit of fun with like some fantasy animals and things like that. And so she saw this, Phoebe and Her Unicorn, and we picked this up. And this is like more of a comic book style book. And we've been reading a lot of Calvin and Hobbes, and we get a big kick out of those. So we thought we would try this as a chapter book reader as well. We are a big fan of Bob books and saw this book at our library and decided to pick it up. And then we have just a cute fun reader, Scamps, School Days, and this is The Lady and the Tramp. And we have another horse book here, I Love Horses and Ponies, over 50 breeds. This is just a picture book with quite a few beautiful images and a little bit of information about each breed. So this is, of course, a lovely addition for a horse lover. The next few things I have here are just little activities that I want to do this month. So I have them all prepped and ready to go. And we have a fire-breathing dragon that we're going to make. And so I have my paper towel roll with the flames inside it already, with my instructions, my green paper, googly eyes, and the little pom-poms that I'll need. To go along with the dragon, I have a fun little I Spy Dragons, and it's a 2-sheet here, and so you can look up the blue dragon over here and put the numbers, and so we're also practicing a little bit of number recognition, sneaky. Because it's summer, we're thinking about water and talking about water a lot, and so we're actually going to make a little ocean in a jar. So I just have a little canning jar here with some little shells, and we've got a little creature added in there. And so this is just all ready to go with my instructions here, so that when we're ready to do it one day, everything is here and ready. And then to go along with kind of the unicorn fun that we were looking at with Phoebe and her unicorn, I found some unicorn poop. Don't know many children that don't enjoy poop related things, and so this is actually just a silly putty, but this is just a really fun project that we can do one day, and so we will save this for kind of later into the month to do some of this. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. I hope that you guys have a wonderful month of July, and if you liked this video, be sure and check out my June morning basket. And I wanted to make July just a little bit funner because we're wrapping up our summer break and we're going to be starting back in full-time with homeschool come August, possibly late July. And so I just wanted to make this one a little bit funner, add some things like the bunch of balloons and the extra activities just to kind of go out with a bang. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this video, thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and see you next time.